Hello everybody, this is Dr. Helen and today I decide to talk about we read what we think. How does it sound to you? For me, I never even thought about that until one of my friends said it and I started thinking about it. We read what we think, right? And I'm a professor and I teach math. So what I found with my students, they never read instruction to the problem, and I was always confused. Why it is what it say? Please do what it say. They tell you find all solutions, or they tell you find all real solutions, which is different. Or sometimes the directions say choose which is not a solution from multiple choice, right? And what I find out, my students give opposite answer. And when they come to me and say why my answer is wrong, because you did not follow, you did not answer the question, you answer opposite, or sometimes they even completely miss understanding what to do. So, and they say, oh, I did not know that that's what they ask. Oh, I thought they asked this. So, what is that? It is we read what we think. And I start thinking more and more about that. And I would like to share with you some of my thoughts. And please write down in comments, what do you think about that? Another example about the same topic will be you talk to someone and person said something. You hear what this person said, right? You clear hear it and you remember it. And when you repeat to this person tells you, no, I never told you anything like that. Wait a minute, you just did. I heard it with my own ears. I was here, right? Person say, no, I did not. I did not mean it. I could not say it, but you just did. So our mind is a great trickster, and sometimes we hear or we see what we think, right? We think, and that's what we see, and that's what we hear. But in reality, it's not the case. It can be completely opposite, right? Another example. I know that I put my key right here. I'm pretty sure. I'm coming, my key is not here. Wait a minute. I remember I put my key on the table. There's no key on the table. Where? Where is it? Where is my key? You're going around, you're wandering through the room, you find your key somewhere else. Maybe you don't never put your key at this place, but for some reason it's here. Why this has happened to us? I study psychology a little bit, and the power of our mind is amazing. And this concept about we read what we think, or we hear what we think, we see what we think, I found very powerful. And I'm going to make a couple videos about this. So I would like your feedback. Please write me in comments. What do you think about it? Because it's very important for me. And another reason why I decided to make this video, because something happened to me several weeks ago, almost a month, something like that. So I'm opening my mail in my place where I live, and I found this postcard. And it was newspaper, it was regular envelopes with bills, what we get in the mail, right? Advertisement, and there is a postcard. And postcard not in the envelope, is just a postcard. So I look at strange postcard and I look, it looks like usually we get this postcard from realtors, right? Or sometimes it comes from the church. They invite you to church. They tell you something about God on this card. So I look at this card and I thought it's one of them. So I'm looking at this card and it does not have address of the sender, right? Every card has my address and address of the sender. So this card does not. So I'm like, what? And it's the person who wrote this card. It looks like it was a child, and maybe hand was broken. It's not a good writing. Plus, it was not even a pen. It was some kind of pencil or colored charcoal. And I'm like, what is that? And I'm not having my glasses, and I hold the rest of the mail, and I'm looking and I'm trying to read this card. I'm wondering, what is that? And the first sentence said, today we pick up and kind of name at the bus station. And I'm like, what? And I try to read who they pick up on the bus station, and I can't because it's not clear. The handwriting is bad, as I said. So today we pick up at the bus station. I'm like, what? And a second sentence said something, we get coffee, and now we are at home resting. I'm like, what? What is that? And I got scared. I got stressful. I don't understand anything. I cannot see who it came from. I don't understand what it means. We pick up someone on the bus station, and in my mind, bus station. It's like a train station, right? It's a big bus station where buses come from different cities. And I'm like, okay, I go home and I look at this card carefully. I will put my eyes, my glasses, right? I will put my glasses, I will read it. And I'm a little bit nervous. I don't understand what it's about. So I get home, I put my glasses on, and I start looking at this card very carefully. And what can I read? Nothing else. Only that we pick up someone, and the name is like Kate, Cage, I cannot, I don't understand the name. I cannot. At the bus station, then get coffee, and now we at home rest. I was I was shocked. So I got even more stressful. Let me tell you something about myself. I live simultaneously in two worlds. My parents are in Kiev, in Ukraine, in the war zone. I have friends. I have family members and friends in military. I even have friends who live very close to the war line, and I always afraid that can be under occupation if they don't run away too quickly. So in my mind, I started thinking, oh my God, I'm thinking about Ukraine, but this card is in English. And I'm thinking, why did they write it in English? It should be in Ukraine because it's about Ukraine and who they pick up. And I'm thinking, is someone escape from occupation, or someone run from the war, or it's maybe the person run from Ukraine to abroad, or maybe it is second card and I did not get the first one, which will explain me what is this card about. So I have no clue. I have no clue, and I am really, really stressful about this card. Okay, so I finally, with my glasses, I notice on the bottom of the card is a stripe, which covering the name, probably the name of the person who signed. I cannot find who sent this card. And usually we say at the end, right, this is from Olena, this is from Masha, right? Nothing like that. So finally I see this strip and I try carefully pull out this strip on the bottom of the card so I don't ruin the name of the person who sent me this card. I supposed to see it. So I finally pull it out and I did it carefully and I see and I'm like, oh my God, this card came from one of my girlfriend who was visited her daughter in Europe. And I don't know why she decided to send me this card in English. Her name is Sveta. And I don't know why she sent me this card in English. And she was talking about Kate. That's what I cannot read. Kate is name of her daughter, right? So she picked up her daughter from the bus station. They got, and finally I read, they got pastries and coffee, and now they rest at home. 3 sentences, nothing else. I'm like, oh my God, I forget completely about my friend being in Europe, right? I forgot. And because I did not see, if I saw her name at the end, it will click in me, right? But I was making this picture about refugees in Ukraine, about someone escaping a war, and it put me under the stress. Can you believe it? And I still not quite understand why my friend did not start this card with like, hi from Germany, I'm here visiting my daughter and my grandkids, right? And start with this sentence, today we pick up Kate from the bus station. So, 2 things. When you write card to someone, please make it clear because someone like me can read completely different from what you put on the card, right? And second, this is great example about our great trickster who plays a game with us, who makes us see and read something which is not here. And I was thinking about making this video today, and I'm driving in my car and I'm getting text message, and you know, we all do it, right? Let's face it. On the light, I look at my phone, there is a text message, and there is a text message. And text message say, I will go back and see it one more time. I am again, I did not even realize who it came from, right? And I have to drive. So I'm driving and thinking, something happened. See it again last time. What is this about? And I cannot wait until I come to another light. So I stop and I see it came from my another friend. And I don't understand what she means. What kind of message is that? I'm going to see it again last time tomorrow, last time. So this is easy, right? This situation can be discussed and on the phone, right? I can call her. It can be resolved very easy. So I put just one word. What? Because I'm driving. Okay, so she replies, oh, tomorrow me and my husband, we are going to see again movie for the last time. And movie is Mission Impossible, and they are both fan of this movie. So they've seen this movie which only came recently, already 2 times, I believe. So now they're going tomorrow to see it for the last time. I don't think it's the last time, but they're going to see it again. This was her point. This was her message. But how do I know when I read, going to see it tomorrow for the last time? You see, our mind completely somewhere else. So these 2 examples are great in terms of communication. And phone communication, especially texting, is so dangerous. It is so dangerous. And it can lead to a lot of misunderstanding and stresses and even fights and argument, because we read what we think. And even simple word, okay, can be read different ways, right? Even anything we can put emotion, our emotion. I'm sorry, our emotion, not what the person who wrote it. We add our emotions, we add our thoughts to everything we read. So I always try to, when I send text messages, I always try to be clear and consistent, and I usually read it because English is my second language, and for me it's necessary, right? Because otherwise I can miss a word, I can spell something wrong. It was many times when I spelled the word wrong, and person on the other side of my text message was laughing or trying to understand what's going on, and I did not have a clue. So we read what we think. I really want you to put some thoughts and some time to it. And remember this when you're getting strange or bad or angry messages. Maybe it is not. Maybe person who wrote it for you mean completely different. Please write down your feedbacks. I really want to know what you think about that. And if you have similar situations, share it with me. It will help me and it will help others. And I promise I will do another video about that. It was Dr. Helen. And until next time, please stay safe, healthy, and happy as much as you can. Bye now.